Here we go.
You think it's gonna be that easy? Uh-oh. Oh! Oh, shit! I'm alive? Holy shit! How am I alive?
Don't fuck with me! I refuse to recognize this bullshit. I won't allow a disbanding.
You do know what you're saying, right? This from the guy who kept harping on about his one rule being absolute? And now you're gonna bring it yourself?
Shut your damn mouth! I won't let you ruin what I've done. Not today. I've always loved motocross from the bottom of my heart. So please, don't take away the one thing I dream of doing. Don't take away my freedom.
I just can't.
Mom, I need you to understand. Look at me!
I'm sorry, Yu-chan. Forgive me. I actually did know about all this. I knew how you felt all this time.
Then, is it okay if I just do some motocross? No gang stuff this time.
You go right ahead, dear. As your mother, I want what's best for you. And if it makes you happy, then follow your dream.
To the final Lost Judgment video of the night, because I'm going to edit this stuff afterward. Maybe it won't be the last one tonight, but as of right now, what I think it could be the last one for the night, because I do want to edit these for the night, and then see what happens afterward. Anyway, Yosuke-kun and Tsukino, what did we say her name? It was Tsukino, yeah? Tsukino-chan. It's been a long time. It's been a while since I've had a proper job request from them. I wonder what they meant by a talk about perverts. The Twisted Trio were all arrested after all. I should brush up on the whole Twisted Trio story before the client arrives. No, I remember. No, I'm fine. I remember them well enough. No need to refamiliarize myself. On top of everything else, the trials for both the Twisted Trio and Giant Impact were really long and complicated. They never admitted to their crimes, just walked into the courtroom every day with their warped views and behavior unchanged. Like, let me give you the quick rundown if you didn't look at Judgment. So, in Judgment, we had the Twisted Trio with this guy, Professor Panties? Something Panty Sniffer? Where he huffed panties and he became real strong. And then we had the other guy who was creepy like a roach, just climbing around buildings. And then we had Giant Impact, who was basically a naked old man with a long schlong that Yagami had to fight as the dude was naked. And then we had Ass Ketchum, which was just a guy who liked to grope butts. Yeah, caught you all up right there. The trials were plagued by all sorts of deviant rule breaking, which, rumor has it, was applauded by perverts all across Japan. The White House defendants kept up their nasty attitudes, even in a place of justice. Okay, Yusuke-kun and Tsukino-chan are on their way to the office. I shall wait around. The weirdest thing is that you could date Tsukino Sukuno, I think it's Sukuno-chan in Judgment, and she's a, like, I'm like, why? Well, she's a business lady now.
Yagami-san.
Hi there, Yagami-san. He still looks as young as he was.
Yeah.
Hi, Yosuke-kun, Tsukino-chan. Good to see you. What's wrong with Tsukino-chan? I think it's Sukuno. Tsukino? Tsukino, yeah, Tsukino, there you go. Something's up with her. It's been a while since our last date, which we've never had. Yagami-san, we came to talk to you about Tsukino. She's, What's wrong? She doesn't seem to be doing too hot. Yeah, she's in a hell of a lot of shock right now. She's in shock? What happened? So nobody's told you yet, huh? The Twisted Trio somehow escaped from prison.
Huh?
What? They got out? All three of them?
Oh.
Yeah, not only that, but their creepy boss, Giant Impact, escaped with them. Now they're all roaming the streets together, calling themselves the Filthy Four. Ugh, I'm gonna throw up. Oh man. Wait, do you mean this happened in Kamurocho? Yeah, I think so, and Tsukino's been like this ever since she heard the news. She's acting like she's lost all of her memories from her previous experience with the Twisted Trio.
What was that?
Really? Tsukino-chan, is this true?
Sorry about that.
I'm sorry. My brother said you rescued me at some point in the past. Is that real? Is this some bullshit to just try to skim by the fact that you could date her in Judgment, and so they did this just so, you know... Again, like I said, you could date her in there. She would confess to you at the end, obviously. Is this just a way to get around that? Looks like she's forgotten about you. Looks like she's forgotten about you too, Yagami-san.
Seriously?
I can't believe that. According to her doctor, the Filthy Four's escape from prison is probably what triggered this episode of amnesia. Her mind might be suppressing everything to do with the time period to prevent her from reliving the trauma. I guess memories of you got swept up in that, unfortunately. You know, since she met you because of those idiots. Terrible. Have any of her other memories been affected? No, she remembers who she is, her general past and all that. It's just that, in regard to this one piece of her life, she's completely lost. It doesn't affect her ability to live normally, but she is in a bit of a funk over it. She took some time off work to try and take it easy.
Sorry about that.
I'm very sorry. Could you forgive me? I know it must hurt being forgotten. We've got to do something about this. The four perverts have escaped and they're up to their old creepy ways again as we speak. So now Tsukino can't even walk out by herself in Kamurocho. Tell me more about the escapees, Yusuke-kun. I better ask about the Filthy Four. Professor Panny, and that was Judge Creepin' Peep. Do you know anything about Professor Panny? Yeah, he steals panties with drones. The machines of... Okay. Part of me wants to skip this because I already know about it, but... we'll read it. Yeah. The machines allow him to steal from the wide swath of ladies. Actually, that's not new. That's not new. He used drones before. Nevertheless, it'll be hard to catch him by giving chase after he strikes randomly. We should lure him into a spot of our choosing.
Oh.
That sounds like a good idea, but that means we need to know which panty style the professor prefers. Last time, Professor Panty kept stealing Sukuno-chan's panties. Okay, do I ask Sukuno-chan about her style of panties? No, I probably shouldn't. Sukuno-chan's in shock right now. You're not gonna ask?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really shouldn't. That's not nice to do to Sukuno-chan. So polite like always, Yagami-san. Good thing you fell for a classy guy, eh, Sukuno?
Huh?
Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, I guess you forgot about that. Well, that makes me sad. Keep in mind, Yagami-san, it's been a while. Who knows if the professor's preferences are the same as before? Part of the reason why I didn't bother. It probably wouldn't help us much to use Sukino's underwear as a reference, because she's not a recent victim.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good point. That means you'll have to interview the recent victims to find out what Professor Penny likes. What? You might have to go around and ask women about their underwear.
Hi.
Yep.
Nah.
This is getting worse and worse. It's necessary for the investigation. Go and ask them already. You sure seem happy about this. I mean, shit, how do I even find these victims? Professor Penny is trending on Chatter. Maybe you should look for a lead there.
I see.
Chatter. Well, maybe the Buzz researcher can help us. Hey, what about that peeping Tom, Judge Creepin' Peep? He's much more powerful than he was before. He seems to know how to use camouflage now. Camouflage? Before, he would plant himself on the walls of love hotels and scurry around like a cockroach, right? Yeah, I do remember that. That wasn't the drone I used. I think I shot him down with the drone. Well, now Judge Creeping Peep wears clothing that match the color of the wall. On brown walls, he wears brown, and on black, he wears black. It's crazy how much he blends into the wall doing that.
What was that?
Really? Well, that's gonna be a pain.
Oh.
In fact, he used that technique to escape prison. And it might be really hard to find him using just our eyes. Hopefully there's another way. There is. The victims are talking about him on social media. You can gather some info there. Plus the Buzz researcher might come in handy. You got any info on, Ass Ketchum? There have been some victims of Ass Ketchum here and there in Kamurocho. Actually, there have been more of them lately. He seems to have learned how to disguise himself.
Does that mean...
A disguise? Like a detective?
Oh.
Yeah, their entire prison escape was only possible because Ass Ketchum knew disguise skills. So I need to see through said disguise. Ass Ketchum is being talked about on Chatter too, so you might be able to figure out his location that way.
By the way,
Okay, well, you wouldn't happen to be willing to act as bait again, would you, Yusuke-kun?
Eh?
Huh? I mean, when we caught up with Ass Ketchum last time, he mistook you for Sukino-chan, right? I blocked out that trauma. What the I look down and look back up and just see my ass. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to dredge up a bad memory. Now the Pervert King, Giant Impact, also known as GI. As of now, he hasn't done anything to draw attention to himself. There haven't even been any eyewitness reports. It's been a few days since the escape. That's weird. Seems like an exhibitionist like GI would have committed some crimes by now.
Oh.
I agree. And before he made his escape, GI said something odd. I will create a whole kingdom for perverts. A kingdom for perverts? What does that even mean? I don't know. But he can't be planning anything good. To make things worse, the Twisted Trio were apparently impressed by GI's weird idea, and now they're allied with him. Sounds like I need to learn as much as possible about GI. I'm going to head out and look for anything that can help. Well, I'm gonna walk Sukino back to the hotel.
yeah.
Okay. Appreciate you taking care of her.
It's Yagami-san, right? I'm so sorry. It seems like my brother asked you to do something pretty reckless.
She definitely doesn't remember me.
It's okay.
Oh, it's fine. It won't take me long. And I want to make sure the Sukino-chan that I know comes back.
Oh, right.
Yagami-san.
Okay then, Yagami-san. I'll leave it in your hands. Can you... The hell? Someone turned the TV up loud? What the fuck was that noise? Okay.
Well, looks like we got a lot of work to do from the Buzz researcher itself. This is gonna be a long one, actually. And then these ones look like they would be much shorter. Alright, I think I'm going to head down to Ijincho, because if I actually want to make this somewhat interesting, I should head back down to Ijincho. I'll come back to Kamurocho later. It's just because we kind of already dealt with these guys. It's going to be the same old joke. It's not really going to be as funny as it was the first time. So, I'll deal with them later. It's not like I can forget that they exist either. Okay. Oh shit, but then I have to... Oh crap, I didn't think about this. You know what? Screw it. We would have to go back at some point to pick up these side quests. What's the harm in it? I mean, what can it do? It can't just walk me out of everything for a while, can it? Why am I not using a taxi? My money says 666. I can only hope the game does not lock me into something I don't exactly want to do yet, but we'll find out. I just want to come in here because I gotta grab these side quests. Damn, as soon as I walk in...
Hey, welcome back, Tak.
Good to see you, Yagamishi. How'd things go at school?
The chairman told the entire student body about Sawa-sensei at an assembly. Everyone's pretty shaken up.
Yeah. I can't even imagine.
Well, look at how easy that was.
I gave the yearbook I took from her room yesterday to Tsukumo. Why don't you check it out later, Yagami-san?
I still can't wrap my head around what I saw last night. We have to avenge Sawa-sensei. Right, Tak?
Want to click correctly here. Kazuto Jominji. I guess he's some kind of author. Dang, Yagamishi. You really made a name for yourself. You're getting a request from Kazuto Jimunji. Oh, you know him? Of course. Kazuto Jimunji is the hottest author around. He took the world by storm 2 years ago, ended up one of the best-selling authors of our time. His first book was this mystery story with a Yakuza protagonist, and later it was adapted into a movie. It's a big hit series now. He's also known for being really productive, publishing 2 to 3 new books a month. Nobody can write that fast.
Does that mean...
That's kind of unbelievable. Yeah, it also seems impossible. And he writes in so many different genres. Like his debut was a hard-boiled mystery, but then the next one was a science fiction high school drama. And lately he's been branching out to moe light novels and original manga scripts. He's so versatile.
Oh.
Pretty impressive. And this is the guy who sent me a request? Maybe he thought a connection because I've worked on cases for editors and authors in Kamurocho before. And who knows, Yagamishi? You just might get a peek into the true mystery of Kazuto Jimunji. What do you mean? He's a masked author. Nobody even knows his true identity. Huh. A masked author. Oh yes, and he is very serious about that mask. He's never shown his face to the media. Apparently, even the publisher house only the publisher house. Apparently, even at his publisher house, only his editor knows who he is. But lots of people think he's actually an established big-name author, in part because he definitely doesn't write like a rookie. An established author, eh? But that's just one theory, a game theory. There are so many theories about his identity, you can read them online.
I see.
That's intriguing. Very looking forward to meeting this masked author. What if he actually wears a literal mask?
Yagamishi.
Don't forget to tell me if you find out who he really is, Yagamishi.
Nope.
I don't think I'll be doing that. Confidentiality, you know?
Well,
That's a bummer. So his office is in Kamurocho. Not very fitting for a trendy author. Well, remember, his hit series is in Kamurocho, with the Yakuza as a hero. Maybe he's just making it easy to do his research. The realism of his story is another reason why they're so popular. I see. I wonder if we've already walked past each other. I'm gonna go see the client now. So, someone needs to hunt down a video game director? Pretty unusual job. Guess I should hear the client out. I'll be going, guys. Side quests and stuff, you know? Ooh, I could go sell that for a lot of money. Of course. Just fucking whooped his ass. Excuse me, pardon me. That's not where the stairs are. Ah, fuck. Ah, damn it. Get that woman out of the way. Ah, crap. Another crash. Better compile. Oh, now what? You've yet to receive a reply about the graphics on level 3. Please inform us of your decision. Why the hell are you asking me? I'm not the director. What makes you think I have a say in that? Ugh. Oh, and what's this? Rewrite to account for user behavior. Why? The game's basically shovelware already at this point. This guy definitely sounds like a coder of some sort. I'm guessing he's Ozaki-san, the client.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, are you Okizaki-san?
Eh?
Eh? Are you from Babylon? Please don't tell me you tracked me down about the delay.
No.
Huh? No, I'm Takayuki Yagami, a detective. I came here about a potential job. Oh, phew! You're just a detective. At first I was worried you worked for our publisher. I thought you might be coming here to yell to me about how far behind we are. So, could you tell me about this job? Oh, yeah. Please, take a seat. You know he's not sitting in no chair. Let's see what he has to say. He's literally not sitting in the chair. What the fuck? You work for a game company, right? Is that Okizaki-san? Which one is that?
Hi.
Yes, I'm a developer for God Tier Games. A developer? Yes, game companies are generally divided between publishers and developers. Publishers are the ones who handle the physical printings or digital releases of the games. They also do the marketing, event planning, those sorts of things. Developers are the ones who focus on the production, coding, writing, sound, testing, all the work inside the game. Sometimes we reach out to publishers with project proposals, while other times the publishers come to us with a specific work in mind.
I see.
Didn't know it was divided like that. Some companies actually have different branches that cover both, but God Tier only develops. Since we're such a small outfit, we've only just hit 100 staffers. I'm the publishing manager. It's more or less a mid-level position. By the way, what does the director do with video games? I'm guessing they're in charge of something, right?
Hi.
Right. The role can vary depending on the place, but ours are in total charge of the projects they're assigned. If I had to boil it all down, The director's biggest job is to make sure the game they're creating is fun. But instead, our director vanished before the game could even be mastered and sent off to the publisher. Now everyone's in a bit of a panic. Yeesh, sounds rough. This is our director, Ryuichi Shinomura. Whatever the fuck. So this is who I'm supposed to find. What's the guy like? She known me as, well, foremost, he's a genius. Really?
Hi.
Yes. Without him, the project wouldn't have ever happened in the first place. In fact, he's the one who originally pitched the idea to the publisher. The fact that it was greenlit so quickly is rather exceptional. Yeah, that doesn't sound common.
Hi.
Right. It's not the first time that it's happened with God Tier. Not only that, but they gave us quite an impressive budget for an initial project. I mean, this is... Oh, no, wait, okay. Now that's uncommon. I see. So this is Shinomi this guy's a real whiz, huh? What's the problem? Well, he's a bit moody. Actually, emotionally unstable might be more accurate. Oh my god, I hate it when my dog does this. He's like already eaten, and then he gets to a point where he just acts like, oh, I haven't eaten at all. I've got to eat so bad. Where he starts scrounging around the room and literally eating up crumbs off the floor like he's never eaten once in his life. Makes me so irritated when he does that. Get over there and eat. Anyway. So that's why he took off.
Hi.
Yes, this isn't even close to the first time it's happened. I've had to go talk to him into coming back each time. But this time, he's really serious. Apparently, he made a spy game a long time ago, and used what he learned during his research to disappear. He bugged the office before he left to keep tabs on us, and we think he even snuck out in disguise to keep us from noticing. That's pretty involved, but why go through all that effort just to ghost a job? He's basically running a single-digit HP at this point. But with all the scheduling and task management, let alone his never-ending meetings with the publisher, he works until midnight almost every day, and even spends the night at the office most of the time. I honestly can't blame him for wanting to get away from that. Well, do you have any idea where he might have run off to?
Hi.
Not specifically, but he does seem to be in the city. Still, a couple of different people have told me they've seen him around town. I wonder why he's ditched work but hasn't left the city outright yet. Well, there's a chance he's feeling conflicted about not delivering the game after all. I mean, the concept was his in the first place. Honestly, he reminds me the most of a runaway kid. They might storm out of the house, but they're still too attached to go very far. Well, if he's really that attached, we might be able to convince him to come back. By the way, where was he seen last? Around Sakura River Street. That was about 10-15 minutes ago. He might still be there. I've checked myself, but, well, if not for all that work, I would. Nope, I literally just fucking skipped dialogue. Okizaki-san, thank God I found you. We got a situation. Shinagawa-san, what is it? The Babylon producer, Kinugawa, he stormed the office over the delayed master. What? I'm serious, it's real bad. He was screaming, where's Shino? I can't say that name. Shinomi. Is it Shinomi? Over and over, he looked like he might pop a gasket any second. Oh no. I'll see you later, Yagami-san. Please, find Shinomi-san as soon as you can. Game development sure sounds rough. Well, alrighty then. So, next time I am on the game, or probably later tonight, I guess,
if I still feel like playing after recording, after editing everything, then we will head on down to, Sakura River there, and we'll go find the guy. But for now, that's it. I'm going to go and edit everything, and yeah. That way, I want to still make sure I have this stuff edited, so that tomorrow, when I get up, I can edit these videos, and I'm gonna have to edit and render them the same day. Well, no, wait. Yeah, that's the point. I'm editing them tonight to render them tomorrow, while also uploading Sniper Elite videos tomorrow. I'm done.